Not too sure what happened, but looks like something happened over here in I guess we're in Milton. Like someone wasn't paying attention. As you can see, that car is kind of facing in the opposite direction on the other side of the road, so they got the whole outbound side blocked off. Get a better look at it as we get a little closer. Not too sure how that happened, but it maybe he ran him off the road. Not too sure how that happened. And maybe he's trying to pass him on the other side of the road. Like, how would you get two cars facing the same direction? I don't know. I'm assuming they both were traveling the same direction. But then again, maybe he was making a U-turn and he cut him off making a U-turn. But even then, I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of one the insurance company's got to figure out. Speed limit here is about 35, so if you're going any faster than 35, that's not looking good. That Honda is way on the other side of the road though, so maybe another car hit him and pushed him over there. But that blue car's wheels are turned as if he's turning. So I'm gonna assume that he was making a U-turn and the Honda tried to go around him while he's making a U-turn. That's what I'm assuming. So alright. Yeah, that's a kind of a different scenario here. But you can see his wheels are almost fully turned, like as if he was positioning. There's no skid marks, no screech marks at all. So it doesn't appear that he was stopping. He might have just been making a U-turn in a bad position. And I don't know how the gray Honda got hit from the front though. Maybe another opposing car hit him in the front. Yeah, it's one of those things that you just don't want to see. I always say the toughest thing is you got to explain it to your insurance company how it happened. Like, whether we know what happened or not doesn't really matter. It's how the insurance company is going to look at it. It had to be a third car involved, because that damage didn't come from these two cars alone. You got a Kiki Tone over there. I'm not sure if they're coming to tow these vehicles or not, but Kiki Tone's over there. They might be coming to tow it. We'll find out if they do. Yeah, both cars got to explain why they're over the double solid line there. Now, usually when you go over the double solid line, there has to be something. Even if you do that, you still don't have the right of way. So, yeah, that's a tough one. Let's see if a Kiki Tone's coming over here or not. And maybe they are. Yeah, they're coming over. Gotta pull some of that traffic from the other side. I'm not gonna hang. I might not hang around for the whole entire thing, but or maybe I will. We'll see. Yeah, I'm thinking it had to be a third vehicle involved that might have not hanged around for the outcome. Because that much damage, unless he hit the side of that car, I can't quite see the other side of that the blue Ford. But you know, unless that much damage came from the side of that Ford over there. Let's see if we can see the other side of the Ford. As he hit him like broadsided him and came across the whole side. That's very possible too. The ambulance is taking off. And we'll be able to get a better angle in a second without stepping out into the street. Bad if these people were hitting cars, they definitely hit pedestrians. I guess he did hit him on the side. Yeah, the side is kind of damaged up over there. Maybe when the light's in our favor, I might cross to the other side. I'm not gonna do it now while the light's not in our favor. They actually got the green light and don't even know it. Like she got the green light. Now it's turning red, so she waited too long. So they moved the gray car out the way. So that's just a good hit. So it is a two-car accident with just a pretty good hit. But either way, how do you hit that car on the side with your car? I mean, you know, assuming that this is a one-lane lane, and it is a one lane, how would that happen? How would you hit that car on the side if both of y'all are traveling the same direction behind each other? I mean, that shouldn't happen theoretically. It's interesting. Take a quick walk over here and see what else we can see while we're here. Let the tow truck do his thing. Yeah, so he actually got him on the side. So for him to be on the side like that, he probably was making a U-turn. Unless he was trying to turn to a driveway. I don't see no driveway but that driveway right there. Even then, like, he was making a wide turn. Now all this traffic is backed up all the way down the street now because of two people don't want to slow down. This car's got the green light and they're just kind of sitting on the light again. Somebody should really stop the traffic for him so he can really get up there the right way. Because he's going to end up causing an accident because they don't know what he's doing. They have no idea what he's doing. Yeah, so he got hit on the side by the gray car. And assuming the gray car had so much momentum, that's how it got so far ahead. Because he probably didn't use any brakes at all. Because I don't see any, you know, significant skid marks. Now that car is smart. He could fit through there while he's towing that car, but he's gonna sit there all that time and let the whole light pass by. He did go through there. He was smart enough to go through. He had plenty of space. You can fit a whole truck through there. That's a problem. A lot of people I notice don't know the distance of their own vehicle. Now, rule of thumb: if your mirrors can fit through there, your rest of your vehicle is going to fit through there, unless you got a wide back or something that's hanging off the side of your car. But you know, a bigger truck may have to go on the sidewalk a little bit, but these smaller vans like this are no problem. And that truck behind, he's gonna have to grab some sidewalk for sure. But he still can get through there. It's not preventing him from getting through there. Just grab a little curb, that's all. Now, I know when I grew up, like, you had to know the distance and the width of your vehicle, like how wide it was, how long it was. How else could you drive it if you didn't know how big it was? You know, I mean, that's kind of common sense. And if you have a bigger truck, you know you can't take it in a smaller area. Same thing you see every year on Stonewall Drive. People have a tall vehicle, don't know the height of it. And you don't know the height of your vehicle, you shouldn't be driving it. You know what I mean? I don't know what they're teaching nowadays, but I know you had to know the ins and outs of your vehicle before you even got a chance to get it behind the wheel. You have to know what kind of fuel it takes, you know, what side the gas compartment was on, how to change the oil, check the oil. A lot of stuff you should know about a vehicle before you just get behind it and start stepping on the gas. Number one thing that a lot of people don't know is how to change the tire and how to jump start a vehicle. Those are the things that you really should know. I can't really get a good angle because that van's blocking, but we'll see how that truck gets through there, if he gets through there at all. It's an early morning accident in Milton. Not too sure what happened or how it happened. He can grab that sidewalk if he wants to. But I guess he doesn't want to. Yeah, I guess he didn't use the snatch block on the first pull. He's like, how are we gonna get that truck through there? What are we gonna do now? Like, just hold up traffic, I guess. Could have yanked it from the back and make it a lot easier, but you know, to each his own. Now usually you want to position your truck so you don't have to move it a second or third time. So you kind of assess the situation, look at the best vantage point where you're going to tow the vehicle from and how you're going to tow it, and then position your vehicle so you got one snatch and one pull, and that's it. I mean, you want to make your job as easy as possible. You don't want to make it any more difficult than it could be. Early morning accident. You know, I feel that this could have been 100% avoided. You know, if people watch their speeds and watch what other people are doing. And if you think the other car is not going to stop, you don't want to stop, then that's what's going to happen. Now this is a lot for people to understand. There's a lot of aggressive driving, a lot of distracted driving, a lot of people who just want to crash their cars on purpose, a lot of emotionally depressed people behind the wheel, some people with mental illness behind the wheel, and this is serious. There's a lot of that going on, and if you don't see it, then you're not on the road. Alright, so they're safely towing that vehicle out of here. As far as you know, no serious injuries. And you gotta kind of watch what the other drivers are doing too, because these drivers are hostile. So now you got a lot of traffic backed up all the way down. Not too sure how far it's backed up, but it's been backed up for quite a while. So he got the cars safely out of the road anyway. That's a good thing. I guess he's gonna tow both of them. Probably gonna tow this one too. A lot of the smaller towns and state police, they have one tow for both. I think Boston's probably the only town that has two separate tows like that. So he's gonna grab this one too, which makes it a lot easier. Now if he wasn't able to get two, he'd probably call for a second wrecker. Yeah, that traffic's kind of backed up pretty far now. So he's gonna go over there and see if we can cut across while we can. While the lights, yeah, I guess we could do it now while the lights in our favor. A lot of people don't want to stop for you, so you gotta. Now you gotta look at the drivers. Don't look at the car. Look at what the drivers are doing, because these drivers are. Some people, I've seen people driving the car without even looking at the road. It looked like that might have been an Uber too. You got the billboard on top. I just might not paying attention. You know, two people not paying attention to what they're doing. That's what that's from. Alright guys, that looks like that's a wrap. Akiki towed both vehicles. Milton PD responded out here in the town of Milton. I keep telling you guys, slow down, stop speeding, but no one wants to listen. Alright, we're gonna head up out of here. They done do what they gotta do. Traffic's still kind of backed up there. Might take a little while for it to kind of recover from the domino effect. And if you need a tow truck company, always call Akiki. They also do AAA roadside service as well, so you can do either or. This truck is taking its sweet time. It's one of those, looks like a vacuum truck. It cleans out those porta potties. Maybe it's not what he's doing, but it's definitely a vacuum truck. Alright guys, I'm headed up out of here. Here's another vacuum truck. I guess you could rent those. A lot of people are going to comment on the there's no license plate in the front. In the state of Massachusetts, you're supposed to have front and rear license plate. Without seeing the license plate in the back or up high, then you have to have it in the front. A lot of people do put those decals in the front, which is technically against Massachusetts state law. If you have a red and blue plate, you're supposed to have both plates displayed. You got the old green ones, you know, you got lucky by keeping it that long, but eventually they're going to get rid of those too. Matter of fact, I heard they're going to make it harder for you to renew those. So they're going to, you know, you'll see. Alright, so Kiki's out of here. They did what they got to do. Hopefully no more accidents that occur in this little stretch here. It's just a thin stretch. It's like a single lane going either way. It kind of turns into 2 lanes when it gets down there, but other than that, it should be great. That much speed involved. If you're doing more than, we'll say 40 miles an hour, you're going way too fast. This is still considered a thickly settled area. Definitely considered a thickly settled area. Look out I don't know how far the houses go down there, but they do have houses close together. Maybe I'll take a ride all the way down. And I think they go all the way down until you get closer towards the Canton line, if I'm not mistaken. All right, guys. Catch you on the next one.